What's going on, friends, friends, and family? Yet another day here in the United States of siege, and we are still standing with Minnesota, still standing with Maine, still honoring Keith Porter, Renee Good, and Alex Preddy, as well as the other lives lost to the needless brutality at the hands of ICE and the rest of the incel Gestapo. As we know, Tom, the homunculus Homan, is going to be no better as he continues to push to make certain that Minnesota toes the line. And more importantly, Bondi is trying to get a hold of all of these voter bits of voter data. Yeah, this blatant fucking political extortion. But we could go on and on about that. But right now I want to talk about the other side of us holding the line on every front line that we are standing on, because there are so many. I mean, that's one of the things this regime has done, I don't want to say admirably, but effectively, right? Is keep us running in so many different directions that it's hard to kind of hone in and focus. And the focus really should be on believing and listening to the survivors, because I still believe Sasha. I believe Amanda. I believe Carrie. I believe all of the survivors, and I stand with all of them. If you don't know those names, check my threads. You'll find the links, right? But that being said, as we stand with the survivors and demand the release of the files, that really are probably the key to bringing all this madness down. I want to focus more on Minneapolis for a moment. I mean, Minneapolis at this point has become such a focal point for what's going on in this country, such a microcosm that they got a Springsteen song. Now, you know you done made it as far as a struggle when Springsteen writes a song about you. Facts is facts. But see, there's another side to the strength and resiliency that they're showing in Minneapolis. Something that makes the protest front there hopefully not unique, but more of a template. And that is kindness as aggressive and determined as the resilience they're showing in the face of the brutality. Now, I know you're thinking aggressive kindness. That sounds a little counterintuitive, a little paradoxical, but it's not. Because I don't know about y'all, but I plan on resisting every ounce of this regime with every fiber and cell in my being, right? And if that gets ugly, it gets ugly. But that ugliness is reserved for those who are oppressing us, for those who are actively trying to hurt, not just me, but my neighbors. In turn, I am determined to show that same energy and kindness to those around us who need it, who deserve it. Because real talk, anyone who tells you they're not scared right now is lying or dead. This is a fucking time to freak out. If you need to have a moment and, I get it. We all get it. Because somewhere inside of us, that voice inside our heads is doing the same fucking Daniel Kaluuya meme from Get Out, that, because that's really what it feels like. I mean, if all of us could teleport somewhere where we're not dealing with any of this bullshit, I think that's the ideal, but that's not happening. What is happening is us trying to make this here, this now, this world, the one that we have to live in, the one that we want to live in. And it is not just about towing the line and kicking down fascists every chance we get. I mean, that's cool. Everybody needs a hobby. I'm going to put that on my fucking profile. But that's not the only way. The only way, ultimately, is kindness. That's where the revolution comes, right? Because it's not just tearing down damaged and defective institutions. And don't get me wrong, this democracy right now is damaged and absolutely fucking defective. Revolutionaries don't tend to think about what comes after. We don't want to rebuild the systems that have already been broken. We want to make something better. And the path to that is through kindness. So, protect your neighbors. Let Alex Preddy be a role model in that regard, right? I'm not saying you have to lay your life on the line, but maybe be willing to. Go that extra mile. Step outside of your comfort zone to do a bit of good, because it might cost you nothing. You never know if it could save a life. Random kindness and communication saved mine one day, and who knows how well we can pay that forward. But it's always my goal. Hell, it's part of the reason why I keep making these videos. Even if it resonates with one person, it matters. So in the meantime, we stand strong, we stand together, and more importantly, we rise the fuck